See, look at everyone's baby loves that. I'm an idiot. All right, War, Low Rider. Okay, enough of that. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
To Team Call Tuesday.
Let's see.
See, Sadie's dancing. It's a party up in here. Before I forget, because Courtney's going to lead most of this call, I'm sure some stuff.
Kinda.
Because she has some ideas. Congrats to Tanya, who recently got engaged. So it's exciting. It's really cool. So cool to her. But yeah, happy Tuesday. What does it say? February?
Tuesday.
I know, but
21st or 22nd. I don't know. 21st.
I think we have like exactly a week till the
I think so.
till the end of the month, and that'll be the end
We
of
might
the
have a
second
week and a
month.
day. Oh, exactly a week.
Exactly a week. So it'll be the second month of the year gone, which is crazy. It goes by super fast.
February is just short in general.
Yeah, it's short, but yeah. So we're excited to have you on. It's according. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
So take it away, Cheech.
So we did a leadership call last night with some of our leaders on the team. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it?
And we got into this topic, and I think it's really important because I feel like it's almost been lost in a sense. Is that as coaches, we don't need to be coaching 24/7. Yes, stay present on social media and all of that, but I feel like some people, or like a lot of people, especially me when I first started, like I felt like I had to just be Beachbody, and like that's all I did all day, every day. But I know obviously a lot of us have lives, and so I just want to remind people that you don't need to be coaching strictly 24/7. Like still go out and do the things you enjoy, like when Lindsay posted that they went on that trip and shared that in the team page, like that's awesome. So definitely feel free to share that kind of stuff in our team page. Like it doesn't have to be just strictly business. It's just a fun way. Like we want the team page to be a way for us all to connect and get to know each other. And if we're all just talking business all the time, I feel like that's just not gonna.
Yeah, because you want to talk business, obviously grow your business, but you want to be having fun and sharing about your lives.
Yeah.
As well, you know.
So, aside, like another part of that is like when you're constantly just full force coaching all the time, you get burnout, and it's good to take at least like one day a week at least to just like maybe completely check out from it. I mean, you can still post on social media what you're doing and all that kind of stuff, but that way it just gives your mind that break and that rest, and it kind of gives you that a recharge, I suppose.
A reset. Reset your mind.
Yeah. So I just wanted to go over that because I know personally I have done that in the past where I'm just like constantly trying to talk to people and invite things, and then sorry, I'm choking on a chia seed.
She's choking up. She's getting emotional. It's okay. It's okay to cry. Let it out.
But we're like, I'm constantly just like only doing that, and I forget to like take time for myself outside of coaching, and then that's when I personally get burnt out, and that's when things seem more salesy, or it just feels not good, like that icky feeling, like we like to say.
Icky.
Yeah, icky. So that's just one important thing I wanted to go over. I don't know if you wanted to add anything onto that.
No, I mean, this job is more fun than like your typical jobs because you're the boss. But like, I know for me, it's cool that you get to control. Because like, let's say you work at
closer.
You work at Starbucks and you unload the delivery truck or whatever, and you don't want to do it. But with this, you know, like if you don't want to do something, you can just like not do it that day or take a break, or if you're drained from talking to people all the time, you know, take a break from it. So that's what's cool about it. So
yeah. Well, I kind of like zoned out when he was talking, so I'm gonna like chime in for something.
What? Wow, that's real.
Well,
that's
like,
real wife talk. I know you were just talking, honey, but I totally blocked it out.
I was gonna say, it's like we obviously, a lot of us started coaching because we wanted that more freedom to be able to do the things that we enjoy. So just remember that, like, don't constantly feel like you have to be on social media or all of that. So yeah, boom.
Yep. And before you get into
other
topics, for me, I think you have it on there, but I'm going to say it now because I want to talk about. So I don't know if, I think we talked about the team call.
I think
last
we went
week.
live. Because we didn't do
live.
a team call last
Well,
week.
I did like a Wednesday one. And
Oh,
a few people hopped on. But anyway, if you haven't heard already, we're moving back to Oregon within a few weeks. So that's exciting and sad at the same time because it wasn't going to be as early as we thought. But
we're excited to get back to family.
There's a lot of positives out of the situation and stuff. And again, going back to like enjoying your day and with what Beachbody gives you, when I get back home, I'll have way more access to like the equipment I want, the food I want, like my dirt bike, my mountain bike, more running trails and all that, which is going to be cool. So me growing up thinking I was going to be a professional athlete, that did not happen. But with Beachbody, I kind of get to pretend I'm a professional athlete with my day. So like I'm going to wake up and do my workouts, like either Beachbody or weightlifting. I'm going to go do my cardio. I'm going to feel myself every day. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to mountain bike or ride my dirt bike. So like I get to live the life of a professional athlete because of Beachbody. And then I do my work throughout the day. And I think that's freaking cool. So.
Yeah. And since we are going to be back in Oregon and a lot of us here, I guess, I don't know, not necessarily everyone on this call, but on the team are at least in the Pacific Northwest. Obviously not everyone, but when we get back, we do want to try and do like monthly meetups or something of like going out to dinner, and it doesn't even have to be business related. It's just like meeting up and having fun. So keep that on your radar. We want to do that.
I don't know. It's hot as hell. I don't know why I'm wearing a shirt.
I was gonna say, you are wearing not a shirt now.
I'm back. I feel better.
So yeah.
Next.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to
I'm good.
say anything else.
Nope.
Okay. So obviously, you know, like the all access pass that's going on right now, they are going to be extending it. And I think Michelle posted this in the team page. I don't think, I know she did. Talking about it, but the all access pass is going to be continued so they can still get like the challenge pack with access to all of the programs on BOD. It's just going to be 2 Success Club points instead of the 3, but I believe the commission and all that's still going to be the same. So that's really cool that they're extending that. That starts March 1st, and they haven't announced what the challenge packs are for promotion or anything yet. But yeah, talk that up. I really like it. And a lot of people I'm talking to really like it because it just gives them such a wide variety of options. It's not like just getting one program and you don't know if you're going to like it or not, and then you're stuck with this program. You get it like for a full year. So definitely talk that up to people. And even, I don't know, share it on your social media, whatever you want to do. Cool. Because it's going to be extended. It's not just ending in February, like they said, which I had a feeling they were going to do anyways.
Yeah. Because it's such a great
I think they were just doing like a trial to see how
and
it
then
went.
it went crazy and like,
yeah,
we better keep it.
And also we are creating a monthly calendar to post on our team page, And has been a request for like us unorganized people.
And we're getting help from the leadership chat.
Yes.
So it's a collaboration.
Yes, but if you have things that maybe you would like to be added to it, just let us know. And like we said, this is not our team; it's all of our team. So once I post it or whatever, you guys can look it over. And if you feel like you want something else added to it, just let us know.
I think Michelle wants to say something.
Oh,
she's got that look that she wants to talk. Do you want to? I can always tell when she wants to talk. Go for it.
You're so funny. I was gonna say, do you want to maybe go over some of the stuff? I was just gonna type it to you. Do you want to go over some of the stuff that we have like on the calendars? So if anybody, to give people an idea, kind of the things that are gonna go on there. So then that way, if anybody has.
Well, I have it on my computer.
On my messenger too, and they can kind of read it. Basically.
Yeah. Then people will know, and then they can maybe put some input if there's something on there that would help them.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, it's a way for all of us, myself included, that, like, let's say it's Monday. You're like, okay, what am I going to do today? Like, Monday's National Wake Up Call. You're going to do your workout, obviously. You're going to post about challenge group, and then you go about your, like, inviting your regular day. It just kind of gives you topics to hit on every single day.
So, I mean, it's not finished yet, but so, like, right now, like, at the top, I put, like, daily tasks of, like, things just to do every day, or, like, ideas. What's the word I'm thinking of? Tips? I don't know. Stuff that, like, you can do every day that will help move your business forward. So I have those, like, in there. I've obviously posted, like, team calls and their times, and, like, other meetings and, like, when times those start. And then also we're gonna, what is that?
No.
Oh yeah. So I've also put in here of, like, when you should start talking about, like, the coach sneak peek opportunity or something, or, like, when you should start talking about a challenge group or all of that, and then, like, when to post, like, a transformation pick, like, what good times, at least for us, that have worked for us, on when to post certain kind of posts in there, for, like, challenge group invites and coaching invites and that kind of stuff. What else? This was just
I'm the same way I think most people are, and what we've gathered from everyone is everyone's visual,
Yes.
Because you like to have, like, a laid out plan or something you can physically see, like, every day, like tomorrow's Tuesday, and you have, like, kind of like an agenda is a good way to put it, of what to do. And you just fit it about your day, and you have a calendar you can save on your computer, or it'll be in the team page you can look, and it's just a good way to, like, hold yourself more accountable and kind of have it laid out in front of you.
So, like, if you're like, I don't know what to do today, you can at least go to this calendar and have an idea of what you should do.
Yeah, exactly.
The basics.
And what's cool about the collaboration with, like, the team page and stuff like that, like she said, like, if you want to add something, if you're struggling in an area, like you need more training or you need more help with posting or whatever, you can, like, hey, can we add this to the calendar so I don't forget, like a reminder, like, it's all us working together. That's what I love about this team atmosphere, and our team is, it's not like we know everything and you know nothing. Like, everyone has strengths and stuff that works that I haven't even thought of, that Michelle says to me, and then I'm like, oh crap, like, I need to start doing that. And then Sarah's like, I do this. I'm like, oh crap, like, I need to do that too. And so it's just working together to help each other out.
And then also on the calendar, I'm going to be adding every month, like, what the monthly promotions are, like what challenge packs are on sale and all of that. So that'll just be, like, right there for you guys to see, so you know. So
yeah, so that'll be for March. So you'll have a team calendar for March, which will be pretty exciting.
I'll get that finished this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
pretty cool.
So that's good. You already talked about moving to Oregon meetup. The next Super Saturday is April 8th.
Yes.
So if you don't know the Super Saturday, if you're still near a coach, which I think maybe a couple of people that haven't heard of that, basically every quarter Beachbody does, like, a little mini summit, to where in your area, in your state, usually there's multiple options to go to. And sometimes they have super trainer workouts. They'll have guest speakers. All Beachbody coaches are allowed to go. You can bring guests.
You don't even have to be a coach to
you don't have
so
to be a
if
coach.
You have friends or family or whatever, and maybe they're interested in coaching, maybe they're just interested in, like, doing one of the workouts, you can at least bring them. and just show them like what it's about. And they give out like Shakeology samples and
they do prizes.
Yeah, and then they also talk about like new upcoming things in Beachbody and all of that kind of stuff.
It's kind of like an employee work party.
It's like a quarterly meeting.
Yeah, but it's fun, and especially if you can't get to Summit or can't get to one of those bigger events, like there's so many options in every area. It is April 8th, and if you want to go, we'll be back in Oregon, so we can definitely like try to like carpool or meet up or something.
Yeah, people in the like Valley area.
And it's fun. Area. It's usually 2 or 3 hours. You can do the workout at the end if you want. You don't have to, but it's a good way to meet fellow coaches, network, just meet people you follow on social media.
I think most of them you have to get a ticket, but I think some of them, like smaller ones, are free. But I know the Portland one, you usually have to buy a ticket because it's bigger, but it's usually only like anywhere like $12 or something, unless there's like Carl Deichler coming to speak. But yeah, definitely worth going to. I mean, and it's only like 3 hours out of your day, and it's totally worth it.
Yeah, and it kind of like reinvigorates that this is like a real thing. You get to meet.
Yeah, the energy is really awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. So I highly suggest you go, and it's once a quarter. Like it's every 3 months. Like I mean, 3 hours every 3 months. Like you can make that happen, and it's definitely worth it to go, because like for us, the Summit and Super Saturdays, the first times we gone, we didn't know anybody, just off of a couple people we followed on social media. So we went in without talking to anyone, and we just went. You kind of just meet people, and you
or you just sit there and watch the video.
Yeah, or you sit there and watch the video and grow and take notes, and it's pretty amazing. So Super Saturday coming up quick,
and that'll be on the calendar also.
Yep.
But this is just enough time in advance where like if you had to take time off work or something, if you wanted to, you could do that. So
this one's that's probably more for you.
Oh yeah. So I'm not going to get into anything obviously, but I just kind of want to, so I've been going through a lot of crap lately personally, and I don't know if it's portrayed on my social media, not like anything with camera, but
I mean, come on.
Just like life stuff. Like I deal with anxiety and all of that crap. And the last couple months, it's like taken a big toll on me, and it's taken a big toll on my personal business. And so I just, like, recently I've been doing some personal development, and I've been eliminating negative sources out of my life, and just like trying to get more of that positive energy in my life. And I've just realized, like, don't feel bad. What did I write? Don't feel bad for doing what's best for you. So if, like, I don't know, like if you just feel like you need to be going to go, like if you feel like you need to go do something, like do it. Like for example, we're moving back to Oregon, like that's something we felt like we need to be doing, and so we're doing it. And so yeah, and it's like just, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. Help me out here.
Well, I'm trying to get in your mind.
Get in my mind. It's all rambled up.
Well, because you have those gut feelings, you know, where you kind of like pulled in a direction, like, I kind of feel like I need to do that, but you have outside
like
influences.
People are trying to tell you you need to be doing something, or like they make you feel bad if you're not
the
doing
biggest
something.
thing we've learned, I mean, I'm sure everyone's gone through this before too, is like your true friends and family are going to support your decisions no matter what, and that's the people you want to surround yourself with, because, you know, when you do have to like make life-changing decisions or make decisions that like greatly affect your life, the people that really truly have your best interests at heart and stuff are really going to be there to support you. And the people, you know, that are just not very nice or just don't get it, that's not the people you want to associate
basically
with anyway,
just like just always put yourself first no matter what. And who cares if you feel like, I don't know, if someone's gonna like be mad at you for doing something. Like if they're truly your friend or your family, they're gonna support you in that decision. So I just wanted to reiterate. Is that the word?
That's great.
Reiterate that to you guys, because I've just been dealing with a lot of anxiety and stuff those last 2 months, and I'm finally like coming out of that. And I think moving back to Oregon is a big part of that.
And like what I always say too, like you can't control every situation. Like I'm guilty of being a control freak, especially when I was growing up, like playing sports. Like when I wasn't in control, it like freaked me out, you know? And you can't control every situation. It's just downright impossible, but you can control how you react to every situation. And that's something I gotten better at as I've gotten older. I think it's a maturity thing, but also like, instead of doing like just a knee-jerk reaction, like when something happens, like taking a step back and like taking a few breaths and evaluating like, okay, what am I going to do about this situation, instead of like freaking out, because sometimes you freak out on friends and family members that you like don't mean to, because you don't know the whole situation.
You're acting on your emotions
yes,
instead of
exactly. Because and that's why I always say, like, I love the voice message on Facebook and on iPhone, because tone gets so misconstrued like all the time. Like Lindsay could text me like, hey Cam, I need to talk, like let's do a Zoom real quick, like I had a rough weekend or something like that, and I read it, I'm like, oh my god, like holy crap. And then we Zoom and find out like her rough weekend means like she ate like a cinnamon roll, and she's like, man, I'm in a rough weekend with my nutrition. I'm like, oh thank god, like I thought something bad was happening, because you don't know in text, but like in a voice message or something like that, she's like, hey, we need a Zoom, like I had a rough weekend, I ate a cinnamon roll, like okay, whatever, but like let's get back on track. I'm like, oh okay. Like, so it's tone, and that plays a big part in it. But I'm definitely guilty of knee-jerk reactions. I think we all are, but it's just taking a step back and taking a deep breath and just reacting the right way to the situation.
Also just remembering that it doesn't matter how long someone's been in this business or how successful anyone is, they're always going to be dealing with some kind of thing in their life usually. And we all go through them, and then that's why we have this team to support each other, because I'm sure there's other people on this team that deal with anxiety or depression or whatever you deal with, medical issues, I don't know. But at least we have each other to lean on. So
exactly.
it's pretty cool.
And Krista said, I feel the support from both of you, so thank you. I also feel it from others on the team, even though I may not know them that well. Exactly. And that's the culture we want. Like we want you guys to, like, you don't have to, like, if it's personal, you don't have to post the team page about that. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But if you want to, like, open up and feel the support and ask questions to the team or have that motivation, that's what it's here for, because I feel confident everyone in the team, no one's going to, like, judge you or, like, be negative. We're all supportive, and that's kind of the people we've associated ourselves with. And that's the whole goal of this team, is that we can be here helping each other and having fun, and that's what we want, because like I want to feel like if I'm struggling, I can message anybody or post on the team page, and you guys would help me out, and if somebody else was struggling, they can post, and it's just a positive supporting environment, because as we all know, the world is a messed up place, and social media is a messed up place, and there's enough negativity enough already. So like if we can provide a positive environment for people to come to and have help, like that's the whole point, Let's see. Yes.
Reading.
Yeah, I'm reading comments. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's because I mean that's what everyone wants, and I'm sure you guys get it too. Like, it's so sad to me when I talk to people, not just about coaching, but like workout programs, and how little support they have in their life, from like their husband, their wife, their work environment, whatever. Like, they're just beaten down with negativity every day. And like, I talk to them, I'm like, I'm drained afterwards. Like, listen to them tell me about like their work environment, the home environment. Like, they can't lose weight because their husband makes fun of them and he eats like Cheetos all day, and they go to work and there's candy and cookies everywhere, and people go, why do you work out so much? Just be like us. I'm like, holy crap, like that's a tough environment. Like, I don't blame you. And it's so like if we can provide that positive environment and encouragement, like it helps out. I know that's what helps me out, because one big reason I stay on track with my workouts so well, my running and all that, is because of all you guys and the challenge groups and stuff, because I see all your posts all the time. So when it's freaking 92 degrees outside in the middle of the day here, and I'm like, I don't want to go do my run, I can just scroll through everyone's Facebook and my challenge groups and like, okay, I need to suck it up. Like, everyone's doing it. I'm out running and I'm cursing at myself in my head and telling myself how bad my feet hurt, and it's hot and I want to like just crawl, and I'm hungry and I want nachos, and it's hot again and the sun's on me, and I'm like just talking myself out of it. But it's remembering all you guys and your support and positivity is what kind of gets me through all the workouts and stuff. So thank you for that. And I never want it to feel like you can't ever come to anyone on this team or post the team about what's going on with your life, because we're all dealing with stuff. Like, nobody's perfect, and we all have issues. And I don't ever want people think I'm perfect, because I'm not, and we all have those things that stress us out and cause anxiety and stuff.
I mean, if you're open with sharing that kind of stuff, you could even go public on your Facebook page. Like, that's only, I'm not telling you like you have to do that. Only if you're comfortable, because that's going to help you relate to a lot more people. So just kind of keep that in mind also.
Yeah, exactly. But support and positivity. Yeah. The way to go.
Support, positivity, focus on you, and just.
And I think too, like what Lindsay, I think, said, she said feeling a lull for sure. I think this last half of February, and me especially too, I felt that there's been kind of like weird energy going on. Like, I think for everybody, like just kind of not just in the team, not just the team, but just in general. Like everyone's sick. I swear to God, everyone I talk to is sick with like the flu or something. Like, oh my gosh. Or everyone, like, we just had like a friend of mine that was killed, and then another friend of mine, they just lost like one of their good friends in a logging accident, and I'm like, holy cow, like, it's just so like
I think it's just crazy. A tough time with like where the United States is right now, and just like everything that's going on, it's just affecting a lot of people. So just try and keep positive.
And this is my advice for everyone, because I have to remember for myself too. I think it's because it's hard to do it, but once it becomes a habit, it's easier. When life gets crazy and tough stuff's happening to you, whether it's your relationships, your job, the loss of a family member, car problems, whatever, the first thing that we give up is our own health and fitness. Something bad happens, you're fighting with your boyfriend, you stop working out, you eat tons and tons of ice cream. You're having a bad day at work, you come home, you drink a bunch of beer, you eat Cheetos, you go out to dinner and eat like a fatty burger. Like, whenever there's like bad stuff in our life, like our fitness and nutrition just goes away, when it should be the opposite, because as we all know, like when you work out, you feel good. So if you're stressed out and life is crazy, you should be working out more, because it helps out, And I know for me, when I'm getting like a little irritable or whatever, I go for like a run, because I need that like quiet time and my music blasting to kind of get the bad vibes out of my head.
Yeah.
So like set an example, I think I need to be better about that as well. I'm telling people like I had to go for a run today because I was just in a funk, and I feel better now. Because a lot of people get in that same funk, but they don't do anything about it. It just builds and builds and builds, and then 3 years later goes by, and they're stressed out, and they've gained a bunch of weight, and they don't work out anymore, and they're just negative and depressed. And if they just would have taken those little steps, they could have helped prevent, that. Taxes, I haven't freaking got my W-2s yet.
We haven't even done taxes.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that right now.
We're such procrastinators.
I'll just do like on tax later, like April 10th, and just be all
we literally did it. What is it? April 15th is when they're due. We literally did it April 14th last year.
That's how I roll. I was like, done. Yeah.
But yeah,
it'll be a little bit more complicated this year.
So hopefully you guys got something out of what we talked about. We tried to get talk about something different, so it's not just the same thing over and over again.
But I'm excited there's so many faces on this call, because this is a big call, so that makes me happy.
If any of you have anything you want to say, feel free to unmute yourself or whatever. Let's make it. We still have a few minutes, so I don't know if anyone had anything
to add
or whatever. If not,
people can type in. That's cool too.
We can get off, but we appreciate you guys a lot, and we appreciate you showing up to these calls, and it's cool to see how much our team is growing, and seeing all new faces, and seeing people succeed, and being able to do more things they enjoy, and building their confidence and gaining all of that stuff back. So
Michelle wants to talk.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
I want to talk. What do you guys think of in our team page having an accountability post each day for posting? So each day we'd have somebody, or you guys, whoever wants to do it, would post something, and then in the comments below we can all check in that we did our workouts with a sweaty selfie, or something where we post a picture of like the list of people we talked to today or something like that. Because I know for me, like having to show up helps like actually keep me going. Because I know someone's like gonna be like, dude, you haven't posted anything like all week in your accountability posts. Like, is everything okay? And I know like for some of my coaches, like having to have that accountability where they posted every day that they did their workout, or, you know, show pictures of what they did for work or whatever it is. I mean, we could talk about what people need, because I know for myself, accountability is huge. And that way it doesn't just seem like people are nagging each other all the time, because I'm the kind of coach where I have to ask my team, okay, like, do you need the Jillian Michaels coach where I need to call you every day and make sure you're on it? Or are you the kind of coach that needs to be checked in with like once a week? But if you have an accountability post, it allows people to kind of still show that they're plugged in without having to be bugged every day if they don't want to be. But it also, you know, if someone's not doing it and they need that person that's down their throat every day to be like, hey, like, are you doing okay today? Like, what'd you do? I noticed you haven't posted anything. You have that kind of as well. It's more of like a visual for people. I don't know if that's something that people like.
I like that idea. And what we could do too is we could pin the post every day, so it's at the page all the time. So like, you know, if it's a workout selfie or if it's your daily tasks, like maybe you're at work all day, and you come home and send your invites or whatever, that gets pinned at the top. So you post it in at 5 p.m., but you don't have to try to find it. It's at the top of the page. So
we can.
So I think pinned at the top of the page, just one post, and it can be both like your workout and then your business. And like you could do either 2 pictures or whatever people want to post, or but I think one post would be good. That way it's not like too many and it's easy to find, like you said, if it was just pinned at the top.
Yeah, no, I like that idea, because I think, again, like we've talked about before, like the number one thing is sharing your own fitness journey. So when you're doing a program or working out in general, like it doesn't always have to be like each body specific, like running, yoga, CrossFit, biking, whatever you want to do. Like some type of activity is going to be holding, because I mean, as fitness coaches, yeah, we have this whole business, but if we're not focusing on ourselves, number one, our own fitness, like what's the point? Like you help 100 people get fit, which is obviously great, but if you're not working out yourself, like what's the point? You know, like we got to be focusing on our own fitness. And I've been guilty of that sometimes. I work so much that I forget to like work out as hard or whatever. So always treating yourself and your own fitness number one is vital.
Yeah. And I know that if I'm posting in our team page is our accountability that I'm doing my workout every day, that's going to give me a post to share in our free group that we have that I did a workout, and, you know, the people that I have in my challenge tracker app. You know, I don't post that I work out every day in that, which is really bad, and I totally need to do that. So I think that if I have to show up on our team page and show that I'm, you know, showing up for myself, it'll also give me material to post in our other groups, which will keep people more active. Because I think it's totally true, once you start to kind of, you know, drift away, or like in my challenge group, if I don't post stuff, they don't post stuff. So they start drifting away and they start getting off their workouts. So I think that that's just a really good way to do it. I would appreciate that if we did that in the team page.
Yeah, and I think, let's see, struggle with Facebook, me too. People are really good at posting in challenge groups, but then they don't post on their own timelines or
I
their
don't know
own
if you guys
Instagram.
just don't like know exactly what to post, but like what you post in your challenge group.
Like what Michelle's saying, like you post in the accountability like tab and the team page or whatever, post that same thing on your timeline or in your challenge group. Like, look,
it doesn't have to be like
workout.
A long story or anything. You just be like, workout accountability, did my workout.
And what's cool too is as long as like you ask the person it's okay, like if I post my selfie that I did my run or whatever, then Michelle shows that she did Insanity or whatever, I'm like, hey Michelle, can I give you a shout out on my Instagram or on my challenge tracker? Like, because you don't always need to be sharing yourself, like sharing other people. I can be like, hey, one of my coach friends, Michelle, did a workout with Sadie, and like Sadie was crawling around, she's trying to get a workout. Mom life. And all the moms will be like, oh my God, like I have a kid, I guess I need to suck it up. I can't do that post because I'm a kid, but showing somebody else who's doing it, maybe that will kind of take some of the pressure off of always sharing yourself, because you can share other people's accountability stuff too, you know? Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, and if nobody minds, like when we do accountability posts with, you know, working out and stuff like that, you know, you can make collages of us as coaches working out and like post about like, hey, look at, like, I'm so glad I have a team and I'm coaching, because not only does it help me with my own accountability, or not only am I helping others, but as a team, we help each other with our own accountability. And I know, like, that's part of the reason I became a coach, is so that I would keep working out, because I knew other people were watching and depending on me, and that I had a community that would, you know, be working out with me. So that's another thing, is you can show, like what you said, Cameron, you can make like a collage of all of us with our workout posts saying like, hey, you know, we're doing this as a community. Like, if you guys want to join me or whatever, that's always a post you could do too.
And I have a perfect answer to Krista. She typed in, I think for me, I feel silly when no one says anything back on Facebook. Let me tell you, January 11th, 2015, I'll remember the day. It's my first post I posted about Body Beast over 2 years ago as a new coach. I posted an after workout selfie saying, I killed my Body Beast workout. I'm so happy. I got one like, not 2 likes, no comments, 1 freaking like. And I could have seen that.
Like your mom.
Yeah, it's probably my mom. And I could have seen that like, oh, Beachbody's stupid. This coaching thing's dumb. But no, I was like, I'm going to work out for me no matter what, because that's the most important part. And I'm going to share that journey for my accountability. And guess what happened? I did that over and over again for 2 years. So now where people expect to see it. When you first start, you know, you're going to have people that maybe don't like it as much or comment, but they see it. Likes and comments aren't the whole picture, because people see it. I can't tell you how many times I've got messages from people who have never liked or commented on a single thing I've done, but they know all about my shit. They're like, dude, I see you working all the time. Like, you're always running. You're an animal. I'm like, who are you? Like, what do you talk? Where do you see my stuff? Oh, I see it all the time. Well, you never like or comment. Yeah, I know. So don't focus on the likes and the comments.
People are lazy. They don't like clicking.
And also with that, if you're afraid to post, you post one time and no one likes it or whatever, then you quit posting, then you quit working out, and then 3 months goes by and like, oh, this isn't for me. No, it is for you. You just have to like show up every day and share it. And yeah, you may be silly at first, but you have to remember this is your accountability for yourself. And people need to see it because it motivates more than you even imagine. Like you guys, like I don't always like and comment your stuff, but I see it all the time, and like it motivates the crap out of me, even if you don't see me physically clicking it. So don't be influenced by the likes and comments so much all the time, because a lot more people see it than you realize.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, Michelle has a perfect answer. Exact. That's perfect. A document of your own journey, a diary, and then it's a good way to look back. You know, because
especially with Facebook memories.
Yeah, like on this day, like I find stuff all the time, like my videos that I did 2 years ago when I had like 60 views, and yeah, they're awful quality, whatever, but the content is good, but it's me talking, and it's 2 years ago, and it's the same stuff I'm saying now, but now my audience has grown. But if I would have given up because I only got 60 views, I wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be here, this team wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be in Puerto Rico, we wouldn't have had all these life experiences. But you have to remember it's about you. And there's going to be 99 people that support you, and one person that doesn't. And who cares about that one person, because they're so unhappy with their life they have to try to tear you down. So you seek out the people that you want to find. And I still suck at social media. I'm not a social media guru. Like, I don't know everything. I started with I don't know how many friends on Facebook and Instagram a year and a half ago.
Like 100 people on Instagram.
Yeah, I had 106 followers on Instagram like a year and a half ago. And it just started from there. I just started building and talking and being consistent with my posts, and it grew, you know, like I just showed up a lot is the thing. Like I have no secret formula, like other than just work and consistency. That's the biggest thing. And for me too, like with my running, I get all the time, and it drives me crazy. Like people are like, oh, you're so lucky. Like it's so easy for you, blah, 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 blah. And that's why Facebook Memories is so great. I was able to go back like a couple years ago before I started training, and I was running like 11-minute miles. And now I'm running like sub-7 sometime, and I'm like, look it. I started really far down the chain just like you know, but I just kept with it, you know, and people always look at you and go, oh, like it's so easy. You're like, look where you're at now. But if you're documenting that journey, you can go back and like, look at me 2 years ago. Look at where I was 2 years ago. It took 2 years to get to this point. And that's what's so important to share. Not for them as well, but like Michelle said, for yourself. So you can go back and see how far you've came with your posting and your workouts and your sharing and all that too. And it's a really good tool. And you just have to get out of your own way. That's the biggest thing. We're all scared to do it, but you just gotta
do it.
You just gotta do it. Like some of the posts I've posted are so stupid and ridiculous. Like they're blurry and like I'm like posting a picture and
I'm not
even in the frame. Like
don't worry about having a perfect post. Like just put out the content. That's all that matters. You don't need to be perfect.
And like I say, if you're afraid to post like your workout or something like that, use me as example. I've posted some ridiculously crazy shit. Like I've worn some outfits that no straight man would ever even attempt to try on for their wife. And I freaking post. I lip sync to like Britney Spears wearing like a girl's sweater and hot pants and a blonde wig and like gyrated all over the floor. So if you think you're afraid to post your workout selfie, think of me because it's ridiculous. So don't be afraid to post it because trust me, it could be way worse. Yep.
Yeah.
Everything, Dad?
No. It's 9:40.
9:40.
Yeah.
9:40.
So yeah, that's pretty much the basics of what we wanted to talk about tonight. You guys are killing it.
Yep.
It's been a slower month for me, so it happens.
And that's the thing to remember too. Like each day, each week, each month, like start fresh. Like don't beat yourself up if you had a rough couple weeks. Like 2 weeks in the grand scheme of your life is like a grain of sand. It's nothing. So do not be. Yeah, exactly. It's off of Bill and Ted. Socrates. All we are is dust in the wind. Yeah, dude.
Yes.
If you haven't seen that movie, you need to watch it. Change your life. All right. Yeah. If no one has anything else to add, we'll end it. It's recorded as always. Really appreciate you guys all coming on. Great. I love the chat. Like utilize the chat. If you don't want to talk like and hear yourself, that's perfectly fine too. The comments is great as well, and getting people to interact and ask questions because if you don't ask them, you can't get them answered, you know. And we're all here being supportive. No one's gonna freaking judge you because I've asked some stupid questions. Like I didn't even know how to edit like movies for Facebook. I didn't know what iMovie was, and it was on my phone. And I asked somebody that, so don't feel bad.
Hey, you gotta ask questions to learn.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah. I guess we'll just end it there.